He's like, was that a test? And I did not know how to respond. I was a little bit shocked. And I said, no, I just wanted help. And also there was like a bag of gifts in there for him, right? Um, and I was like, wait a second, because I've just been traveling everywhere. And I was like, wait a second, if you're with your partner, let's say you are at airport and you have she has like a very big bag. Are you gonna like help her with the bag? And he was like, yeah, but if it's like big, I'll like put it up there. And I was like, okay. So that kind of stuck out for me.
And did
So
he have a gift for you?
no, girl, no.
A gift for what? A gift for what? He cooked her dinner. She went to his place. He cooked her dinner. And she even had to ask. In other words, she's controlling. This is the type of woman you're going to be with in a marriage or even a relationship. She's constantly going to be telling you what to do. And few men want to be told what to do. Few men want to be ordered around by their woman. Oh, do this. Hey, can you do this? Hey, do this. Oh, do this. It's going to become nagging and annoying. Every time she's going to be telling you. In other words, she's looking for a guy. She's going to be, I don't know, like treat like a kid, like a 5-year-old. Do this. Take the trash out. Do this. Do this. No man wants that. He literally cooked her dinner. And this woman is asking, did he have a gift for you? It's like it's never enough no matter what a man does.
No. Sorry. I know. I'm disappointing you and the chat. Sorry, guys. Okay, so then the night goes on and we do sleep in the same bed. Nothing like happens, right? Um, and I'm like,
Nothing happens, Pauline.
girl, nothing happens. Like we make out a little bit, but he's also had like a glass of wine, and so have I. And I remember we're like going from the living room to the bedroom and like kissing a little bit. And I'm like, oh, like I have a wardrobe change, guys. I'm a Leo. You got to come prepared, okay? And he was like, I don't think I am up for that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, so you bought, I'm assuming, lingerie or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Pauline, you did way too much for men who did not even do 25%, girl. Gift,
No.
lingerie, haven't spoke to him in weeks.
I know.
Pauline.
I'm making all the mistakes. Okay, so now we're like trying to sleep. Nothing happens. We're like talking mostly. Then we fall asleep, and this man is like tossing, turning all night. But he's a former athlete, and he's like, "Oh, I have like arthritis." And I was like, "Okay, I completely understand that." And I'm just like curled up as small as possible on the side of the bed. Okay, so the next day comes along, and
Wait, so it sounds like he didn't even want you in the bed. That's what I'm feeling.
Well, you're exactly right. This man did not want me in the bed. That's exactly what my stepmom said when I told her. So the next day comes along, he's cooking us breakfast and we're like making conversation, and I leave. But as I'm leaving, he makes like a little light joke about the suitcase because that's like our first little argument, right? So I leave, make it home. He goes down to some conference in another city. I'm checking in with him, like, how did it go at the conference? How was your presentation? All of this stuff. And I know when he comes back in town, and then I don't hear from him for 2 days. Okay. And a week ago, last Friday, I get a text message from him that made my blood like run cold. And it was like, hi, Pauline. Sorry for the silence. I've been doing a lot of thinking. Let me know when you're available to chat. I felt like I was in the getting called to the principal's office. I was like, there's no good coming out of someone saying we need to talk. Okay. So at the time, I'm like, I get the text, I'm driving to Arizona to come spend time with my family there. So we schedule a time a few hours in the future. So the time goes by. Now I'm like safely parked at a rest stop outside my destination. And he calls me, but he doesn't FaceTime me. Like before, when I was on my trip, he FaceTimed me. But now he's just calling me on the phone. Okay. And this whole time driving, I knew this was going to be like the breakup call. And I had a suspicion he was going to bring up this suitcase. Okay. So he's like, I wanted to talk to you because I had some time to think this over and I don't think I can continue forward in the relationship. Two things came up for me. And I was like, okay. I'm curious to hear like what those two things are. And the first thing he mentioned was it didn't seem like we had chemistry. Okay. I was like, okay. And the second thing that he mentioned was, it sounds like you want a man to play a certain role in your life. And I was like, not the laugh emojis in the chat, guys. Um, and I was like, okay. And he's like, there's been 2 times where you told me you basically like want a man to, and the first thing you said was bring you a cup of coffee.
Yes,
And that
she's
was like
controlling.
that's off a story I mentioned earlier of a time I was working 80 hours a week. I was visiting my best friend in Houston, and she was pregnant. It was her first baby shower. And I remember being upstairs, and then her husband, my best friend's husband, brought me like a cup of coffee, brought her a cup of coffee, brought me a cup of coffee. I had said nothing to this man. I just met him. And I remember like thinking like how sweet that he would do that, you know? And I told this man that story. So that's like an act of service, right? So that's what he mentioned. He's like, you want a man to bring you a cup of coffee. And he's like, and you also, like, when you asked me to bring in your suitcase, it wasn't even heavy. That's what he said.
Sounds like he dodged a bullet. And the reason I let it play, guys, because I wanted you guys to get the context. So this woman is controlling. She likes to order men around. Because remember, in the beginning of the story, she talked about how she's independent, and finally she was glad that she found a man that whenever she tells him what to do, he does it. So she told him to fix. She told him, she sounds like she ordered him to fix her coffee table, and then she told him to cook for her dinner, which he did. So all these things he did. And then she told him to carry her suitcase, and then she made sure he makes her breakfast the next day. In the whole story, I didn't hear anything this woman did for this man. So it sounds like ever since they met, it's like he has been doing things for her, and she didn't do anything for him. So he didn't see any value. All he saw was a woman who's going to be controlling him and telling him what to do and ordering him around, like as if he's the son or something like that. And women love men like that who just, I mean, eventually they start to hate you because you're a yes man. Everything they tell you, you do it. So sounds like he dodged a bullet. Comment down below what you guys think. For me, it sounds like a red flag.
Hey, girl, it did not.
He didn't like you. That's what it feels like. He did not like you.
I'm
And
gonna.
I think you were in it, but he wasn't in it. He was not in it.
Nah, he didn't want to be controlled.
But he was tall. He was 6'4".
See?
He was so tall, Ash.
Girl.
See, for them in their mind, once they see you, they start building a fantasy. So he's tall. He was listening to me. He was doing everything I wanted. He made me dinner. He made me breakfast. So if the man made you breakfast the night before, what about you wake up and you decide to make him? No, if the man made you dinner the night before, why don't you wake up and make him breakfast? Why does he have to wake up and also make you breakfast? Because she has this fantasy of, finally, I found a simp who's just going to do everything I want.
He was black. I was like, this is great.
See?
We have the same education. I only date people who like me. I only date other black people. I love that we have that to talk about. You know.
But the
She
thing
doesn't
is,
seem black.
I just feel like you chased him from the beginning.
Okay.
You didn't allow him to pursue you.
Okay.
No, she
If
controlled
you
him. She
think
told
back,
him what to
can you
do.
see that? Uh-oh.
After maybe the coffee table thing, that was good.
See?
You know. But yeah, I hear you. I should not have gone to that man's house.
Yeah, and he should have never came to your house. I think you guys should have taken it a little bit slower.
Okay.
No, she was ordering him around, commanding
And I
him to
want you
do
to be
things.
less accommodating
Okay.
moving forward. And
This
I
is
do
bad advice.
understand a lot of the ladies, this is not just for you, Pauline.
Mm.
You know, want love, want a relationship, and you may come across someone who seems like a catch, but you have to allow them to chase you. You have to remember that you
Chase.
too are the prize.
Yeah. That's
See, this is the bad advice women give to each other. Oh, feel like you're the prize. Let him chase you. Like, if I have to chase you, that means you don't want me to catch you. Guys, if you have to chase anything, if you're chasing a dog, if you're chasing anything, that means you shouldn't have to chase another human being. A human being who wants you is going to be there. This is bad advice. And that's the reason why she's single right now. because she wants a man to chase her. She wants a man to order around, or make me dinner, or cook for me, or get my suitcase, or fix my coffee table. They want a yes man that they can order around because they're seen independent. They're the prize. So it's like they're the queen and you're the servant. And no man wants that.
That's exactly what my best friend in Houston said.
Yeah.
Bad
Mm.
advice. Bad
So I'm-
advice.
You seem okay. You don't seem heartbroken, which is good.
I spent 2 days eating cereal. Okay, that's how much. That's my crash out. Children
Cereal, not chocolate. Cereal.
trashy cereal. I talked to my family about it. And like I said, that was exactly 1 week ago when this happened, exactly 1 week ago, like down to the time even. So I feel better about it. Disconnected him on all social media, disconnected from like the dating apps. And, you know, I think you're right. Moving forward, it will be.
And the thing is, Pauline, he probably saw you and was like, this is a beautiful woman. And then as he got to know you, he's like, why is this beautiful woman chasing me down? Is something wrong with her?
No.
Mm,
No, she's a beautiful woman, but he was wondering why she's ordering him around because she's too independent. And that's the first thing she talked about. I'm independent. I thought I finally found a nice man who's just gonna, the nice guy. Finally, they want the nice guys. But remember, they don't want you to just be nice. They want you to do whatever they say. In the whole story, she didn't say anything nice she did for this man. She talked about how he fixed her coffee table. She talked about how he cooked for her dinner. She talked about how he carried her suitcase. She talked about how he made her breakfast. In the whole story, she didn't say anything she did for this man. Not one time. And remember, guys, this is her side of the story. The guy would need to come in and tell us exactly what happened. But here, she's going to act like a victim. She has ghosted so many guys. She has rejected so many guys. And then the one time when this tall, probably rich guy doesn't want her, now she's acting like as if her life has ended.
Like, I had an idea of who she was when I met her or I saw her.
yeah.
But why is she like bringing me gifts? Why is she so accommodating? Why is she driving an hour to see me?
Mm,
There has to be something's not right. That's what he's thinking.
okay.
So it goes back to knowing your worth.
Yeah. Why does it always come back to that?
Because it does.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help. Thanks for.
This is terrible advice. She's going to stay single forever until she learns to bring value to a man's life. This story would be different if she had said, I made him dinner, I made him breakfast, I did nice things for him and he ghosted me. That would be different. But it sounds like he did all these things for her and she just kept ordering him around. Do this for me, do this for me, do this for me. She didn't bring value to his life. Until she learns to bring value to men's life, it's going to be the same constant cycle. And that's why they say single women keep other women single. Because actually, I mean, I like reviewing your content, but this was bad advice. Bad advice. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Link down below to Ashley's channel.